Let me tell you why I'm so happy. Because it looks like there's a new couple in Hollywood. Aaron Pierre, that's Teyana. They have been spotted together several times recently, but they seemingly made it official after the Oscars. So they both posted these.
The world was not prepared for what just happened to Teyana Taylor. What began as an ordinary day, a few posts, a couple of interviews turned into a digital earthquake. Within hours, her name was trending everywhere. Something had gone down behind the scenes, something big, and suddenly all eyes were back on her. But this time, it wasn't music, fashion, or a new project drawing attention. This time, it was personal. At first, people assumed it was just another rumor. Social media loves to spin stories out of thin air, where one blurry post becomes a wildfire. But this wasn't gossip. This was real. Teyana's energy had shifted. You could see it in her eyes, hear it in her voice. She wasn't the confident, unbothered woman fans were used to. She looked tired, emotionally drained, fed up in a way that couldn't be hidden anymore. The mess began when a short, blurry clip started circulating online. Just a few seconds long, but enough to stop the internet in its tracks. In it, Teyana appeared to be confronting someone off camera. Her voice trembled, firm, but clearly shaken. People rushed to decode it. Was it about Aaron Pierre? Something new? Then the full video dropped and everything blew up. There she was, standing in what looked like her own backyard, holding her phone, pain etched across her face. No acting, no filters, no performance, just raw emotion. And then she said the words that made the whole internet freeze. I'm done protecting everybody else. I'm done pretending everything's fine when it's not. The world stopped. Who was she talking about? What was she done protecting? Why now? People began digging. Fans noticed she had deleted several old photos with Iman. Comment sections were turned off. Meanwhile, Aaron Pierre suddenly went silent online, to no likes, no interactions, nothing. The silence from both men was louder than any statement. According to people close to Teyana, she'd been under intense emotional pressure for months. Rumors about her and Aaron wouldn't stop. Iman showing up unexpectedly at events stirred confusion. Even whispers about her children were being dragged into the chaos. But the tipping point, the moment that cracked everything, was a betrayal far closer than anyone realized. Someone within her small, trusted circle had been leaking private information to blogs. Sensitive things, personal things, things only people close to her would know. And when Teyana found out who it was, it shattered her. This wasn't internet drama. This was heartbreak. Insiders say the final straw happened at a private event just days before the video was filmed. Teyana arrived with close friends for a calm night, but both Iman and Aaron showed up too. Suddenly, her past and present were standing in the same room. One witness said the energy was unbearably tense. Aaron stayed composed, but Iman, not so much. Words were exchanged. People tried to diffuse the tension. Teyana stood in the middle, overwhelmed. Eventually, she walked out. And minutes later, she recorded that video. After it went viral, fans immediately split. Some said she had every right to break down after everything she'd been holding inside. Others dug up old interviews, trying to piece together a timeline. The noise became deafening, but underneath the chaotic headlines, something deeper was happening. People close to her began quietly confirming that she'd been emotionally exhausted long before this. Not because she was weak, but because she had spent years carrying pain for the sake of people she loved. And this time, she refused to drown in silence. Then, during a live performance days later, she paused mid-song. She looked out at the crowd and delivered a line that stopped thousands of people cold. You can only love people so much before you lose yourself. Her voice cracked. The audience fell silent. It wasn't just a performance. It was confession. Celebrities began posting cryptic messages, boundaries, respect, truth, clearly showing support without saying too much. But while fans rallied around her, Iman threw gasoline on the fire. He posted on his story, "Everybody loves to play the victim when the lights are on. No names, no tags, but everyone knew." His comments section exploded instantly. Some fans accused him of manipulation. Others defended him, insisting nobody knew the full story. But the damage was done. The internet had already chosen its sides. Meanwhile, Aaron finally broke his silence, but quietly. During a film interview, he was asked about the rumors. He didn't deny anything. He didn't add more chaos. He simply said, "People love to talk, but what matters is how you treat someone when the cameras are off." That one sentence sent shockwaves through social media. Was it a confirmation? A subtle defense? A warning? Nobody knew, but everyone felt it. Teyana, however, said nothing. Silence. Total, intentional silence. And that silence spoke louder than anything she could have posted. Then suddenly she resurfaced. A new photo shoot. Bold, beautiful, unapologetic. The caption? Still standing. 2 words. But they carried the weight of everything she had endured. Rumors kept spreading. Whose side was she on? Was she done with both men? Was there more drama behind the scenes? But close friends insisted she was cutting ties, rebuilding her peace, and refusing to let anyone disrupt her again. And then came the twist nobody saw coming. Sources revealed that someone from Iman's team requested a private meeting with Teyana's representatives. Not for reconciliation, not for romance, but because their daughter had started noticing the tension. She began asking questions, feeling the silence, sensing the emotional distance that broke Teyana. People close to her say she agreed to the meeting not for herself, not for Iman, but for their child. In that private conversation, she reportedly told him something deeply honest. She didn't hate him. She wasn't angry anymore. She just wanted peace, not a recycled relationship, not a second chance at something broken. Peace. Iman really listened for the first time in a long time. And something shifted. After that conversation, their communication became more peaceful, civil, respectful. Not romantic, never that, but human. As for Aaron, he quietly stepped back. No drama, no posts, no attention seeking, just space. Some say he wanted to let her breathe. Others say he was hurt. But whatever the truth is, he stayed out of the spotlight. Then came the moment that completed Teyana's transformation. She posted a soft, calm video from her studio. "You can't control what people say about you," she said, "but you can control how you show up for yourself." She looked healed, not perfect, not fixed overnight, but stronger. The internet shifted instantly from gossip to admiration, from dissecting her pain to celebrating her strength. She was no longer the woman from the leaked video. She was a woman reclaiming her voice. Now, the world is waiting. Will Teyana ever tell the full story? Will she reveal who betrayed her? Will she speak on Iman or Aaron again? Nobody knows, but one thing is undeniable: this isn't the end of Teyana Taylor's story. It's the beginning of her comeback, because every time life tries to break her, she rises even higher. And this time, she's rising with clarity, strength, and peace. And finally, the world is ready to listen.